and through the summer to really improve, and sitting there, and I told the guys in the first meeting, I had 8 guys in there, and 6 of them actually played in a game last year for us at some point, with Dejan Oliver and Sandman and Marcus and Marlon and Carlos. I mean, I have some guys that have played before now, so they understand what I expect out of them. They understand what they need to get better, and they all improved this off season. And they did what I asked them to do. So it's nice to have a veteran group, and I agree, the same thing. I told them the first 2 days I thought they were running better than they have.
At your position, is it good, or is it better at least for you this year that you're not scrambling to find experience quickly?
Well, it's always nice to have guys that have been, and we cut the same offense. It's nice to have guys that we're not teaching the offense as much. It's now we can really start honing in on technique, understanding defenses, understanding how the corner is going to play you. We're not have to draw each play and say this is what you do. Now, obviously, with our 2 freshmen, we are, but I can kind of do advanced coaching with those other guys, and that's how you get better. And staying in the same offense, the same system, and being at the same place and playing for multiple years, you get that experience, and that's what we're seeing with some of those younger guys.
The year one, the balance of teaching the offense versus teaching technique has got to be kind of even because you're trying to instill both.
Mm-hmm.
This point, year 3 now, how much is it with your older players? Is it offense versus technique?
Like I said, you're able to spend so much less time installing the offense, and you can kind of breeze through it. And I meet with the freshmen kind of extra and separately to get them up to speed, the true freshmen. But I can, like I said, I can go into more in depth and that kind of stuff. And now also I can pull tape from games last year, and we can actually show them film of them doing it and how to improve. And that was a big benefit this off season too. Is it's one thing to draw on a board and say this is how you do it, but to get experience, to go out there and actually do it in a game and make mistakes, that's the fastest way to learn. Go out there and practice and get multiple reps at it. That's how you improve, and that's kind of where we're at. And we still got a long way to go, but I like the way they worked in the summer and how they improved. And the first 2 days have been good.
What have you seen on tape, of course, from the young corners? How they looked yesterday, and from watching it live today, do you think they improved a little bit from yesterday to today?
It's tough because I spend so much time trying to watch our guys and watch those guys, but you can tell they can run. And I think that's kind of the common theme of when we were recruiting them, and when they got here. They all can run, and they all got pretty good length. They're all pretty good length, and they can run, and that's what you kind of see just watching the play. And as I'm watching our offensive guys, you're seeing the defense fly around too, and that's and again, it gives our guys great looks because they got some depth there now, and they got some young guys that are talented. So it's good to go against those guys, but just watching it, kind of overseeing it overall, you can tell that there's more speed at that position.
Overall, how much faster is this team than last year's team in your opinion?
Like I said, the first 2 days. Now we've been in shorts, you know what I mean, and it's Louisiana shorts, and we'll get pads on. But I'll tell you, it's to me, it's been noticeable, especially at my position. Like I say, I'm focused on my position, but overall, I think we're flying around. Like I said, I can't say enough about Kurt and his staff and what they've done with these kids in the off season. And now I just keep harping on to take care of their bodies, because I tell them all the time, I want you running the same day 1 and day 2 that you do on day 20 and day 25, and just constantly harping on how to take care of your bodies. Make sure you're eating, make sure you're getting in the cold tubs, all that kind of stuff, because I want this same speed going out there against Southern, in September. So
there's a big difference in a receiver's ability to run and catch a ball in shorts versus being able to run and catch a ball in pads. What's going to be the focus for you tomorrow when the team puts on shells for the first time?
Well, we always stress being physical at receiver, and not only physical in blocking, but physical in running routes, and trying to. I always tell them we dictate where we want to go. We don't let the defensive backs force us to go some way. It's always us trying to go where we want to go, and we're forcing them, all right, to get in bad positions. So it's about being physical, and like I say, I think it also goes back to our guys have experience, and with experience you gain confidence. It's not the first time they've put on pads and gone out there, so it's not new to them, and you can see that with a Carlos, Marcus Gaines, and a Marlon Watts, and a Dejan Oliver. Those guys, it's not the first time they've done it, and so they're going out and playing with confidence. So we're just going to stress being physical. I thought toward the end of the spring we got a little bit better overall being physical, and we stressed it. And that's going to be a big thing tomorrow. Is I want to be a physical receiving group, not only blocking but how we run our routes and being physical through the catch. So I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited to see again where we're at when we get the pads on.
All right.